What is happening? Kapla, motherfuckers!
Kapla.
Kapla. There we go. Much better. How's everyone doing? I gotta pour my blood wine, actually. I didn't pour it. I was waiting. Yeah, let's do that quickly. I gotta make sure I got the will of... Oh, man, I don't even remember his
The Will of
name.
Wheaton?
The Will of Wheaton. What's going on, Quabo? Long time, man. How are you? What is the guy's name that like the ultimate Klingon warrior? We literally just started, Quabo. How's it going?
Kales.
KLS. Of course.
Or Kalesh, depending on which series you refer to, because they just decided to change the pronunciation in Discovery.
I forgot to beam on. I was already here. That was a fuck up. What's going on? How's it going? Cheers. Kapla. That's the most expensive wine I've had in a long time. You know, big dick it for Star Trek, baby. That's what you gotta do. What?
I got box blood wine over here.
Oh, I thought it was barefoot.
No, it's a Kronos box.
Kronos? Perfect. Lots of work,
Yeah.
man. Things are going great. That's good, man. That is good, my brother. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've had this wine before. It's good. It's just every time I'm drinking it, I feel like I'm cheaping out, you know? Because I'm wasting it on getting fucking shit-faced right now.
Yeah.
Glory to your box! I agree, Monk. Monk, how's it going? Let's get that warp drive a little bit louder, shall we? Let's get a little closer to the warp core. Oh yeah.
Like it.
Oh yeah. That's the ticket right there, baby. So how's everyone doing? Why is the fucking bingo up already? I'm not ready to showcase that. Halftime for USA versus Qatar. Oh, it's Olympic soccer? You're not even looking at locals? You're giving a shit about the USA one?
Technically, it's the Gold Cup.
Yeah, you give a
What's
shit
the
about
score, Monk?
the Olympic one?
Not
USA
really.
versus-
It's mostly just kids.
0-0.
Well.
Yeah, there you go. What an exciting game it sounds like.
That's soccer for you.
Canada plays next. I'm not surprised. So what we got for the show today, let's go over it. We have, obviously we're going to watch Next Gen, Season 5, Episode 6, called The Game. It's the video game addiction episode before the video game addiction episode, even though it's really just about addiction in itself, but not really video games, but they use video games to do it. Before it was a problem, which it never is a problem. It's only solutions to escape. And then we're going to go over the fact that it's Will Wheaton's birthday today. Fuck him, but we'll go over that. We're going to obviously go over what the next episode is. We're going to be playing bingo as we watch. That's a standard. I don't know if we're gonna hit a lot because this is another Wesley. This is a stay in the ship episode.
Yeah.
But I think they do some violent tendencies in this one, don't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, I know they at least like haul away Wesley at some point because he's,
Yeah.
well, spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil. Don't spoil shit. Don't spoil nothing. All right. Even though I do know the answers, so just in case. This blood wine is fantastic. And then we'll go over some other Star Trek bullshit. Specifically how the Defiant is dumb. And I couldn't find a high resolution picture of it, inside it. A good angle, I should say. We're gonna go over maybe Elite Force. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But what's been new with you guys? What have you guys been doing in the meantime? Tell me something interesting, Sidewinder.
Well, I want to first thank Mrs. Timba for the compliment. You know, I try.
Go on.
But she misspelled my name, so I'm just doing this. Hey, we could talk about the Defiant right now. Actually,
Let's
fresh
talk
in my
about
mind.
let's talk about the Defiant.
So the story comes up because I wanted to be sitting in the Defiant right here, but apparently the internet sucks. But the Defiant was a cop-out anyway because it's the least fun ship in Starfleet. You got to sleep in a fucking bunk.
Isn't it a
There's no
warship
hauling.
though?
Yeah, there's no holodeck. There's nothing fun. They have like a really shitty like commissary room or mess hall, I think they call it. It just sucks. Like, there's like, why would, and Worf wanted to sleep on it on purpose for like 2 seasons.
Well, it's used to. Well,
ridiculous.
it's an escort ship too. Yeah, I mean, like it's a military vessel, I should say.
Yeah.
My uniform. They said it was gonna arrive on Monday. Now it says Saturday, so I'm kind of annoyed. I already called USPS. It's just a bunch of horse shit. Is really all it is. If it doesn't come on Saturday, I'm probably gonna have to contact eBay and order another one. What's going on, Amazing Lights? The Defiant though. How often does it show up though? I thought it only shows up like a handful of times.
No,
Oh, it's a next gen episode
like,
or uniform.
Yeah. Wait, this one?
No, the one kitty ass. What kind of uniform? It's next gen. Actually, I think it's the movie. I think it's the movie vest. It doesn't have issues. The holodeck taking over and causing shit. Wait, the holodeck.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't.
It's a liability. Having a holodeck is a liability.
Did we not talk about that though? Why is the holodeck on the same fucking network as everything else and all the major functions? Why is it on its own little thing?
Yeah, dude. And then, oh my god, there's so many occurrences of when it just like completely ruins the entire ship's life. Especially the episode of Voyager where whatever that race is takes over and they convert the entire ship into one giant holodeck. And they just have Harry Kim like, hey, you fix it. And everybody else is like brainwashed. That's for another day. We should totally watch that one.
Yeah, you can put that one on the list. I just hate Voyager so fucking much.
Yeah,
the hero genes. Yeah,
the Irigens or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's make some more blood wine, baby.
Well, but they do have that race where they try and take people's organs and shit and turn it. That's a good one, or that's a good race.
the recycle of organs. Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah,
that's one of the few darker episodes which I can get behind. But then again, isn't like that's the enemy for like a whole season?
Yeah, but I think if I remember correctly, I think the emergency holographic medical program or whatever it's called
the EMH
creates a cure. Yeah, I think he makes a cure for it at some point because he falls in love with one of them and like their skin's falling off. It's fucking
bald
weird.
Asshole. This is why bald people should not be allowed.
Well, obviously the baldness is causing my green screen problems right now, so I don't blame you.
Bald always just causes nothing but problems the whole time. Can't really get anything out of it. No, that race. That's a fucked up race. But why isn't Hells in any of the video games? That would be a pretty good one. Like a Fallout cannibalistic world where they're stuck on that planet. Message in the Bottle was a good Voyager episode. It was really only Doctor and Andy. Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, Monk. No. I know which one you're talking about, where the fucking EMH
God, I just watched that.
Is like he's like the lesser version of it, but he has more free thinking will. And they're on that planet, or they're on that ship, and they're trying to like take it back over.
Well, the crazy part was that was supposed to be Dr. Bashir from Deep Space Nine, but you remember they found out he was like genetically enhanced, and so he couldn't be the emergency medical hologram 2.0. So now apparently they chose Andy Dick instead, which is just stupid.
Because that's the one to do it.
I think there was only one opportunity to have a crossover episode, to have another Star Trek series character in Voyager, and that was it, and they didn't even take it.
But isn't Andy Dick, wasn't that at his peak where like Tom Green and Andy Dick were doing all their weird shows, and it became like before they started, getting in all those. What did he? I think he still killed Phil Hartman's wife before that, but he was still in the good graces of TV.
Wait, what?
Andy Dick gave Phil Hartman's wife the drugs that got her on to kill herself and him.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah, dark path there. And then he was on Star Trek.
Full circle.
I mean, Kelsey Grammer's on Star Trek in one episode of.
Yeah, I think he's in one of the movies.
Is it a movie? I thought it was Deep Space Nine or something. Or was it the movie?
No, I think he was in one of the original series movies. So like it was like episode 6 or something.
No, it definitely wasn't the TOS. Definitely wasn't TOS. It was next gen or Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, you're right. It was
because of they were filming it next to Frasier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in the same studio. That's how he was able to do it. Might have been Yesterday Enterprise. Wait, yes, was he? Well, that's on Troy
I know he was.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
because he was
Barkley.
wearing one of the old school uniforms.
Yeah, maybe it was.
With the turtleneck.
What episode is Kelsey Grammer on? I'm gonna put on that. Kelsey Grammer Star Trek. I know he's in one. He was only in it for like a brief second.
Yeah, because they show up at the end and they're like doing the Spider-Man point at each other.
It's Next Gen 5th season.
Like...
I knew I was right.
Okay.
Next Gen 5th season. That's awesome. I would like Niles to be on it, but I would like Niles to be on it from that one movie we watched recently with him. Where he's that guy can play so many roles, and no matter what, he's a fucking creep, and it's awesome. He's like if Barkley was the actor who was what's his name from Niles, whatever his fucking name was, that would be fucking gold. Because Barkley's an annoying piece of shit, and I wish he would have died. But then did they make him like some noble hero at one point?
He had a lot of different opportunities where he kind of saved the day.
But no, isn't there like something in the long run where he became like Big Dick? Like he flopped it on the table and everyone's like, man, that's huge.
He was in the emergency holographic medic whatever episode where like the one where they like made him able to walk around the ship and stuff. But I don't know. I don't think he ever made it past ensign, honestly.
Yeah, but nor did Harry.
The lieutenant. Yeah, well, he outranks Harry because he definitely was Lieutenant Barkley. I know that. I think he was junior grade though.
I'm wishing someone would fact check some of these things we're saying to make sure we're right. I think we're right. I think that's right. I think that's right. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of famous people on what do you call it? On Star Trek. Christopher McDonald was a guest star on Yesterday Enterprise. How was he a thing on Yesterday Enterprise? What the hell is Yesterday Enterprise?
There was some sort of wormhole thing. The only part I remember is when they come out of it and they're face to face with each other, and like I said, they're doing the Star Trek or the Spider-Man meme where they point at each other. And he's like, "I'm the Enterprise." No, I'm the Enterprise. Oh, I think that was the only time the Enterprise B ever made an appearance because they went from Enterprise B was in the original series. That's the one that blew up on like a maiden voyage.
Was the Ambassador class?
Enterprise C was the only. I think that was the only appearance of Enterprise C. Was the one that Kelsey Grammer was on because they just got lost forever.
Sorry, messaging. It was Ambassador class. Oh man, I really kind of want to play a fucking Star Trek game now. There's none coming out. Like no one gives a shit about Star Trek in terms of games anymore. I think they care about Discovery and Picard, but outside of that, I'm really just sad that that hasn't reinvigorated any games for it. Besides, I'm not counting phone shit. We don't count that. Like, oh my god. They could redo the MMO and actually make it good. They could make it like Eve alone, just mimic or Star Citizen like or Elite and Dangerous, and it would pop off. It would totally pop off. Oh
yeah, I keep just Facebook stalking my life. I keep getting Facebook advertisements for whatever their game is, like the phone game. It's like, do you want to be Commander Data? Like, not really.
Isn't that the one where Steve Aoki endorsed and they made a Vulcan after him in it? I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
And they died defending a Klingon station from the Romulans and made the Fed Klingon alliance. Man, I don't remember this episode at all. I haven't seen this episode. By the way, is Christopher McDonald still alive?
Which one is Christopher McDonald?
He was the oh, that's not even the guy I thought it was. Oh, then who cares? Fuck him. I thought it was the bad guy in the first Next Gen movie. What was that one called even?
First Contact?
First Contact, yeah. I thought it was that guy. What's that guy's name? First Contact. Let's look this up.
Oh, yeah. Good question.
His name is... Oh my god. The big actor. Where are you? Wait. The holographic doctor's in First Contact. Oh, not First Contact. Not First Contact. Star Trek.
It was Generations. Generations.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say. What the hell was the EMH in that one? Generations. It is... Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell. See how I could get him close? Yeah, Michael McDonald. Malcolm McDowell. That guy is badass. He's better be alive because he's fucking awesome. He is. He's just not... He's doing stuff. Oh, he's in Castlevania. I gotta start watching that now. Just because he's in it. Even though it's an anime. And that's okay.
At least Monk is fact checking us a little bit because I'm
Yeah.
just I'm shooting from the hip here.
My phasers are not even on stun yet. They're like powering up still. All right. Fucking hell. All right. Let's maybe bring up the show. Man, these blinky lights are really fucking weird on me. All right, so let's talk about the bingo. We're not going to redo the bingo, but we should start thinking about redoing some of the pieces.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to hit the 10 forward preemptively. Probably Picard come.
Look where I'm at. That already counts.
Yeah, that does not count. I don't think we'll... Oh, shame on Wesley's going to happen no matter what. Like, that's a given. That's an easy piece right there. We might actually get it. I mean, we might. I don't think we'll get the cloaked vessel or anything, but I think we'll get quite a lot. I don't think anyone ever dies, and I don't think Spot's in it, but I think we might be able to do it. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be friendly and not be a typical gatekeeper Trek fan. Actually, well, on this show, I think the gatekeeping thing's fine.
Do we want to remind people what some of these are, and maybe what some of them are? Because I know, so the Riker maneuver, he kicks his leg over a chair. What's the Picard maneuver when he pulls his shirt down?
First, pulls his shirt down. Talent shows when they play any instrument of any kind.
Okay.
Earl Grey Hot's pretty obvious. Prime Directives when they break or even talk about the Prime Directive. Which I don't think will come up on this one. The crew shake, I don't think that's where the ship moves and they're fucking moving it. LaForge being a creep, that's a wild card. The breach is obviously Troy sensing anything generally.
The Forge creep should probably move though, because that happens too infrequently. Like it's I don't know.
It's in a corner.
It's in a really prime spot. Isn't the corner a popular
It could
spot?
be. Yeah, we should probably I can't do it now, but we should probably redo it later. As soon as Wesley shows up, mark that spot. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, we'll probably look at see how we play on this one, and then we'll probably rearrange the pieces. I also kind of want to do a postage stamp or fours, what do you call it? Where if there's ever 4 in a corner. Yeah, let's do that too, as well as regular bingo. It's not some weird ass fermented milk. No, we're drinking blood wine. Amazing Lights, obviously. Duh.
Blah. I don't know any other Klingon words.
Yeah. Kapla is all I know too.
Yeah, you patak.
Yeah, patak too, yes. Patak. So with that being said, I'm using the wrong fucking mouse. Let me start this thing. Star Trek. Season 5, episode 6. So, let me turn off that warp in a second. Let's turn you back on. All right, I think we should. Good. And clicking play, select.
Man, I think you guys should go grab some Crystal Farms cheese real quick.
Yeah, definitely get some Crystal Farms cheese, boys. Timer. Going. Good, the timer's working. Even though it's not accurate, I'm going to pause it so then it resumes at the appropriate time. Pretty much how I'm going to do this to make sure it's time for the VOD. Oh, Jesus. Perfect timing on mine. Perfect. This started off fucking weird already. This is fucking weird, dude. Don't throw it out, bitch.
No, I did it again. I'll be in there a second.
She threw it out the window, you bitch! This is the right. Riker Alpha Gamma Maneuver 2. Oh my god. Look at his hair. Fucking good hair.
Alright, I gotta readjust here.
Well, you're missing him playing the good moves. I know. I haven't seen some of these in a long time. Oh, here we go. Here comes the crack.
Not prepared. I apologize.
So this is 5th season, so probably like 93, I think. Look at those graphics.
I think they actually released this on like as like an iPhone game.
Hell yeah, Toby. Did they? I mean, I played
think
it
so.
forever. I think it like fucked over, but yeah, relax. You put it in the wrong hole, you idiot. Oh, look at him
Wow,
come
he
right
is the
there.
worst.
That was you coming, baby.
Is there any other character that would bring this back to the ship? Like honestly, it's like only Riker.
Well,
would
he's
do
already
this.
addicted.
I know, but who? What other like character in the show would get addicted and do that shit? And like basically put a Trojan horse inside the Enterprise.
Yeah, why are there no customs for the ship? I like how there's that woman there. He's like, "Fuck you, I got a game," which is real. I mean, relatable. I mean, that's like clear and fucking Nax. What did you do? There we go.
There we go. Are we better? Let's try to refresh.
Space, the final frontier. Not time or dimensions, just space. I mean, if you think about stuff they did back in the day too, like how dinosaurs, if anyone remembers that show, the drug episode, the fact that it ends on the biggest downer ever. Oh yeah, LaForge would bring it on the ship easy. Instantly.
Well, he doesn't have eyeballs. How did he even get addicted to the game? I don't remember. I mean,
That's
he
a
does
good
have
point.
eyeballs.
Is he not there? I bet he's on leave.
Oh, probably. So he's not going to be a creep, obviously.
Oh, this is such a badass opener. Yeah, but that's Generations movies. That doesn't count. That's when he didn't want to put on that thing anymore, so they gave him contacts. Michael Dorn, what a boy.
The OG.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go. Make it so, baby. I don't think this is a remastered season. I don't know if they remastered season 5.
I don't think they needed to.
No, they did. They widescreened them all and also updated some
really?
of the effects, I think. I believe that first season we watched was widescreened.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Don't you just want to play that video game, man? Why are you showing up to work? You call in sick, man. Come on. You got a launch title game. You fucking call in a week.
Well, you have to hide your addiction at first. That's how it always works.
No, you always call in, man. That's what I did. That's what you do. He does not seem like he needs to play the game. Nope. Is he going to be a creep? Come on, do it.
Try and touch his penis.
What's your timestamp, Sidewinder?
I'm at 6:17.
You're so far ahead of me. You're 20 seconds every time.
I'm trying to adjust on the fly here. I might have an idea.
This is Technobabble.
Oh yeah.
Technobabble's happening. Where the hell did I put that? That's a drink. Remember, raise your glasses. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Multiplexing this array. Doubt. How is he gonna play it?
Oh, we should have had Troy Chocolate as one of the options.
Yeah, she does love her chocolate. I like how he's like, I have a game that's visual. Let's give it to the blind guy.
Hey Jordy, do you want to see, you blind fuck? Oh, sorry, that was insensitive.
Oh, fucking hell. Never tried anything like it's kind of come with an AIDS or something. She should have sensed you a mile away.
I think, well, because she's only half beta Z, so she only gets to do the emotions part.
You gotta try out this game. Wait, is this 10 forward?
Yeah,
I think 10 forward, boys.
Yep.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers indeed. Kapla.
I don't like that she's talking with her mouth full. I'm just gonna be clear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for.
What kind of container is that?
It was created by a replicator. Give it a break.
But there's like a bowl in a bowl. What the fuck? It's like a fondue thing. They might get it in player killed? Oh, great. Oh, it's not. Let me try this drug. It's a dildo. She has huge gums. Anyone notice that? What the fuck? Is that beam? Is there beaming any warping here, or is that the other one? That might have been the other one.
Yeah.
That was the other one. Oh, they're already addicted by this point?
Only Riker so far, right? Yeah, no, because I think at first it's like innocent.
Oh
man, I would live on Ryza, honestly. Like I wouldn't trust myself.
We all know you would live on Ryza. Uh-oh. Why are the lights off? Walks into an orgy. I thought that was in the show. What the fuck?
Oh.
So they're not all addicted yet.
No. I still can't believe they got Worf. If they did, I don't remember.
I'm getting angry already. Stop being a creep. Why is he so obsessed with cake? With mint frosting? Fuck you, Wesley. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, and I know data gets deactivated.
I don't know if that's a creepiness. That's just like a Blizzard Activision thing. I think, Monk.
It was like he was like promoting creepiness. Honestly, it was like, Data almost just knocked that girl over.
I don't. Well, he deserved it. She should get out of his way. Just get out of his way. Yes.
So what is Wesley's rank in this one? Is he ensign right now?
Bitch. That's his rank.
So he's not like a trans.
He's a cadet. He's a cadet. He's a cadet.
Okay. Was this before or after he got his fellow cadet murdered on a plane?
After, I think.
Okay.
Oh. Fantastic. That was a smile. That looked like a smile. I'm not counting it, but it still looked like a smile to me.
There she is.
Oh yeah, what's her face? What's her?
Naomi. We did this last week. Naomi Watts? No, Judd.
Yeah.
Ashley Judd?
Ashley Judd. There it is.
Okay. Thank God Qatar can keep missing PKs all day.
Yeah, way to do your shit, Wesley, you dumb bitch. God, I hate Wesley. Oh, God. Oh, my God, I'm getting angry. Does that count as a crew shake because they're shaking hands?
Actually, I mean, yeah. Why not?
No. I'll just drink for free. Only for an episode. Only for an episode, Cheeseman. This episode.
Yeah. And then she gets murdered brutally. Just kidding. I think sick bay should be
Oh,
should be a
emo
square.
fucking LaForge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yep. If I ever saw a data or, whatever the Noonien Soon equivalent of data is, I would know immediately how to shut him off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just give him a hug and then like a little pull up in the back thingy.
It's just a fucking off switch in the back of him.
I think it's like a indentation though, and you have to like pull up. Like, it's not like he could just bump into a wall and just shut off.
They won't stop me from fucking killing the Lich King. What if Wesley was like, I need to learn those dance moves? No! They're lobotomizing him! Like, if they really wanted to shut him off, why don't they just stab his head after and just like, oh, he's done?
I don't know. They don't really explain, or maybe they do later, but like, what is the motivation behind the game? Like, is there a cryptocurrency that they're
going to take
them
over
all
the ship
for?
with it or something?
Like, what is though? Is there like an alien race?
Yeah, the alien race that was there. Isn't that what the deal is?
I don't know. I don't actually. So
Is
it's
Earl
kind of a
Grey yet?
mystery.
Nope. Oh, shit! Denied! This thing's bothering me. I'm taking this thing off.
All right, I think I might have fixed some of the latency issues here.
Dude, turn this fucking thing off.
Oh, the glasses?
Yeah.
Boosty.
There we go. Yeah, it's his love bug. Bitch.
We have a game to get you addicted to. Oh, they haven't gotten Picard yet.
Not yet, but they're about to.
Are we even now?
1810?
1824.
Closer.
Closer. I keep trying to make it higher resolution so it'll keep going back.
Yeah, go through his shit. Yeah, I'm on best quality. That's why I'm the best. Look at that fucking tricorder. Jesus Christ. That was the worst tricorder I've ever seen. Why'd they zoom in on that?
I missed it. Why don't you play this game?
Where's his cat?
Jordy's cat?
He just said maybe we should ask his cat.
No, he said, oh, wait.
How? How?
Oh, she's actually really annoying.
Yeah, know-it-all bitch. Stop fucking quoting laws.
Well, she makes her own. I forgot about that. She's like, oh, that's it's like the rules of acquisition for the Ferengi, but way less cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. Uh-oh, they're talking shit.
Oh, boy. Where is his birthmark?
Oh, shit. The sexual tension between these two. My God.
Well, I mean, she knows she's out of his league, too, so she's just going to...
Toy with him, of course.
Right.
Denied, bitch. Oh. Damn. That's a captain's log. Damn it.
We didn't put that one in, did we? I wonder what the director was saying when they were like, all right, you're going to put on this thing and there's this game going on. Act like you're having like a half of an orgasm. Like, I'd be really uncomfortable if I were Wesley and I walked in on that.
God, this is so fucking weird.
I have a feeling Crusher could have fixed Data. Westley, that is how you spell it in The Princess Bride.
No, he said put him to work. Ashley Judd. Oh, that's so fucking weird.
Oops, did it again.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You're trying way too hard. Come on. You're telling him he can't play the game, and then he's going to want to play it.
Well, he's somehow the fucking youngest person on the ship. Not really decides how skeptical this is.
I think it's because she kept trying to push it on him, and he's trying to get that cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, wait, now if she said there's tits in that game, he would have been like, I'm in. But she pushed it real hard.
That's
on
the thing, and nobody says like what the game involves. Like, because if you were like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of discs going into like tubes, you'd be like, oh sweet, can I please play that?
Yeah, he was trying to get to the country road. That dress is terrible, and so is her hair. And look what Wheaton's doing. Fucking nothing.
We marked off his square, right?
Which one? Shame on Wesley?
Yeah.
He hasn't been shamed yet.
Well, I'm ashamed of him.
Trying to see which ones were possible, but eh. I know, right? That's so fucking weird. Yeah, the guy's playing chess behind him. Fuck it.
He has not been assimilated yet.
Mm-hmm.
Resistance is futile.
Was Picard assimilated yet? I don't think he was.
No, the brilliance of this episode was that they actually kind of made it a mystery.
No, if Picard was assimilated... No, he was assimilated in this game. Was he assimilated by the Borg yet?
I think so. Maybe. I mean, it would have been right... This is season 5, right? It would have been right around this.
He's like, wow, this looks like crack and meth combined. Now the computer's infected and the ship's gonna blow up.
Captain, we have an intruder alert. Put it on main's viewer. And it's just this fucking game, like, on the view screen.
Ooh. So it's Molly. They're taking Molly.
All right.
All right. I mean I'm in. I'm in for this
like,
game.
Mind control Molly, where you can't come down.
Don't care.
Just like,
then you're constantly up. Why would you want to?
that's true. You don't have to worry about what happens after that. You're just like, fuck it.
Did it just get louder? It did.
What got louder? Come. Yes.
Hey, you're ahead of me. Damn it.
Sorry.
Where is that come command? We need warp above 6. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, they're coming all over the place. Well, no, the serotonin was the pleasure center, so that's why the serotonin was through the roof. That's why everyone was happy.
Yeah, that's serotonin is what's in antidepressants. So a friend tells me. I think dopamine is an addictive substance, though.
That's what he's saying. Dopamine
Yeah,
is the addictive substance.
yeah.
Interesting.
So why didn't he try and push it on him right there?
Not all the ships. What do you call it?
So do they still have like control of their own faculties? Like, are they still using their own manipulation to get other people addicted? Then,
I
so
think so.
like,
I think they're still working on getting the ship addicted.
so Picard's like theoretically like doing a long con where he's
Yeah, he's
like,
doing the
"Oh
long.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna force this on you right now. I'll get you."
he's like, give me that ecstasy, baby.
But I mean, God, I would rather just do fun stuff while I'm on ecstasy than put fucking discs and tubes.
Can you imagine, like, if he like acting, putting those things on, and then falling forward on your face, just
And then they
gouging out your
stab you in the
eyes?
eyes.
It is a kind of spicy game. I'm gonna say spicy because it's spicy Earl Grey. The fact that you're able to like walk around and drive a car, but still get your hits.
Yeah, so this is basically like driving a car and looking at your phone at the same time. How the hell could you? I don't know. Like, imagine wearing a VR headset and walking through a crowded place.
I know, that'd be awesome.
But how would you maneuver? I said good day, sir.
Yeah, get out of here, bitch.
What would happen if the ship just got like attacked by Romulans or something right now?
There are some VRs that use warehouses. What? Wouldn't it be some warehouses use VR?
I think that's what you mean.
Okay.
Hold on, my replicator's offline.
Just turn the on switch. Look at that light thing. I hate Wesley episodes. I just hate Wesley. It's a cube thing that's purple. Just throw some solder on there. You're fine. The VR setup that uses a whole warehouse for the real wall pro. Oh! That's nifty. Just solder his brain. Just solder his fucking brain. It's fine. Surprised Warp wanted to play the game. Ha ha. Playing a fake. Wow. I know, that was a creepy Picard stare. And their little, like, heavy breathing groans. Yeah. Fucking hell. You missed it. Yeah, I can't hear you, Sidewinder. Um,
Replicator's been
yeah, you're
repaired.
good. So they said another ship was en route to take over.
Okay. Oh, that. Yep, I remember now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that the same woman?
You know what a huge miss is not having Barkley in this episode, because how funny would that have been?
Oh, dude, a messed out Barkley.
Or what if it was just him and Wesley that were not infected yet?
He would have been infected right away.
Probably.
That's what I thought, yeah.
But like, what's the end game? I mean, obviously they want to take over the entire Federation space and all that stuff, but like, then what? I mean, they can't keep them addicted to this forever, right?
They could.
Think so? Don't.
I think you just get those big ships, the territories, the facilities. You could make a big stand and take over. Don't act like you're such an idiot when you're walking around. It's so amazing.
All right, fuck it. I'm sold. Let's get some of these.
Why didn't he just walk around with those things on?
That's what he does eventually. He makes like a fake one, or did he already do that?
He already did it, but why does he just walk around with it the whole time?
Yeah. Maybe he got tired of pretending like he was having a fucking boner.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to trip.
That's the real question: is does it give you a boner if you're a male?
Oh, it totally does.
That would be so much better if they just had all the cast members walking around with fake boners. Uh-oh. Oh,
You fool.
This is one of the squares, right?
Which one? Technoblabble?
No, the one was I'm a little ahead, but they pursue Wesley.
Dude, parkour!
I still don't understand how they got Worf. Worf would never fuck around with this shit.
But there was a force field. That's a shitty program that it teleports them to the fucking the what do you call it?
So random corridor.
Yeah. Why not put them to a holodeck or something?
Yeah, you should have done like a shuttle bay and like taken off in like a shuttlecraft or something. Although it'd be hard to override that, I would guess.
You dumb bitch. Should have went where I told you to. Go to the holodeck. It's a square. Oh, that's not stun.
It must be, yeah.
Kill him. Kill him, boys. Why stand there? Hide, you fool. I think all those guys are like slowly casually walking at security. They're like, yeah, I got this, fine. Just another fucking day. Dude, stand in front of it. Stand in front of it. I fucking dare you. Idiot.
Jeffrey's tube.
Well, God, I had it, damn it. I knew it was coming, though. They always go Jeffrey. That's a Jeffrey.
Cheers.
Cheers to Jeffrey.
Can you imagine if your entire life's work was to be named after a tube?
That's your accomplishment. Where's your security cabinet cadet can give a runaround. Also, same for the addicted game. Right. Just kick him in the face. Why is hitting the button going to make it close faster? It makes no sense. Should have kicked him in the face. Is that manhandling him?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes, definitely.
Is this a shame on Wesley, even though it's not warranted?
Yeah, because they're shaming him for not playing the game.
Not the same. I'm not gonna belittle or bingo for it.
Fine. Oh, but they're. I mean, you know what the. I mean, I guess it was brilliant in the writing and stuff, but if they would have had a Vulcan on this ship, there's no fucking way a Vulcan would have played this game. Like, you would have never been able to convince him to do that.
They could have done this. They're not even holding his eyes up! No! He blinked! He fucking blinked!
Yeah.
Wow, that thing's trying to get in there.
What if you just made yourself miss all of the tubes with the discs?
That's what he's trying to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of this game? Why is it even fun? Besides the dopamine. Oh, I'm ahead of you, but why is a strobe light the solution for this?
Who healed him?
He's going to explain it later.
Why does it affect the forge?
Good question.
You're still playing the game, though, idiot. Great, I know, right? What the fuck? Got you now, bitch.
How does this race never come back
Substantially.
in any of the other, like, any
this
of the
is
other
it.
series?
This is all they had, and they fucked it up.
They had one ship in like one game. That just seems like a lazy explanation. Like, oh, we have a strobe light, so let's write it into the script.
I know. It was in the fucking stock room.
Hey guys, budget's really tight. We have everything to the last like 8 minutes.
Why didn't he just do that in the first place? Why do you have to come in there with his portable strobe?
I don't know. And you got to imagine the ship. You could do that with like the environmental systems. Have the ship just do that.
No, what? No, Monk's right though. They should have went with like that other episode, the alien episode, like the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
They should have just infiltrated Starfleet Academy.
That's what the plan was.
No, the plan was going to space stations, not straight to Starfleet Academy.
Well, Picard said he could get it to Spark.
Yeah, that was an extra. That was never in their plan.
Yeah. They were like, oh, added bonus.
And we'll never see you again, Ashley Judd.
Nope. And you'll never see him again because he turns into like a fucking space ghost. We should probably add the Traveler to the wheel.
Fuck it. Well, we add one episode. Nope. Amazing Lights. She was on her tippy toes. He's not even that tall. Freckle face bitch with all your moles. Fuck you, Will Wheaton.
Oh my god, it burned that shit.
Why is it in plastic? Why is it in a data pad?
Right. Well, I think she wrote it, but then they had to make it look futuristic. But why would she hand write them? How many laws were there? She hand wrote all 102. Of those?
That would take only like 10 minutes. If she had them all memorized.
I'm sure she does.
Good friends apart as they kissed and made out already. Good job. She gave him the cheek.
Tough break for Crusher, man.
No, fuck Crusher. She could do way better than him.
Well, now he's going to drown his sorrows in some Crystal Farms cheese.
Oh, dude, no better way to drown your sorrows than in Crystal Farm cheese. Boom. Switch this back. All right, we're back. All right, cool. Back to regular thing. That fucking episode, man. I don't know, man. Oh, fuck. First off, we didn't get a lot. We almost had a bingo. If only they went warp above 6. That would have been great. Picard maneuver didn't ever come into play, really, or nor the Riker maneuver. I think that was a heavy Wesley episode, which was not a normal episode. So I feel like the bingo still has a chance to working fine. It's just that we're getting all these really niche episodes where they don't actually use the ship or go anywhere or do anything. There's no real threat other than bullshit. It's always been on the ship so far. There's no exterior enemy is what I'm getting at.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's partially we're to blame for that too, though, because we're trying to recount our most favorite episodes, and they're always these like unique, gimmicky episodes. It's not like
it was the wheel spin on that one. That was just how it played out. So let me quickly save the wheel that I already used. Let me open up the new wheel. All right. Well, while we wait, or while we do this, let me bring up my screen. It's gonna cover a screen pop, but who gives a shit? So there we go. Let's spin the wheel for the next episode.
Wait, we're gonna have one first.
We're gonna add it after.
Okay. Then we
we're getting another niche one. No, we're adding one because I added one last time.
Yep.
The Scotland terraforming episode. Oh my god. I think this one had more of a plot though than just the terraforming. I think there was an exterior enemy.
Yeah.
I can hear myself on yours.
Oh, sorry.
So let's remove that. Well, remember it's the Scotland one. What episode should we have it take its place? Should we do the I don't know what episode.
I mean, I feel like we need to kind of incorporate more diversity as far as series is, though, right?
We're just getting screwed because there's a lot.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot. It is diverse. We got TNG, DS9, and Voyager and Enterprise on there quite a bit. It's just that
I think we have one Voyager and one. Or wait, what was the Voyager one I just said?
Yeah, I think
before we started.
the one, the cannibal one, the skin.
Oh yeah, well that was there was one where
Is
they
it
kidnapped
yesterday?
people.
Yesterday Enterprise. Let's put that one in there. Is it called
Oh yeah,
Yesterday?
there you go.
There we go. There we go. There's our boy. Yesterday Enterprise is added to the list. We will watch that one, or we'll be on the wheel to be a possibility. And there we go. It has been added. It has been done. So let's talk about this episode. Let me turn off the timer because the timer's not. Let's talk about this episode.
Yeah. So I mean, the obvious correlation is that we have a bunch of the humans with phones now. That somehow kind of relates to that back in the day, but
I would equate this more to addictions in itself rather than video games itself, because this is prior to video game addiction. I mean, this episode was when Nintendo, maybe Super Nintendo, was coming out, and no one. I mean, people played them, but not nearly to the extent they do now. This wasn't in the Counter-Strike, StarCraft era, like when people were dying of StarCraft and EverQuest and even World of Warcraft and shit. So I would equate this to addictions, gambling addictions, and all that other stuff. Now, obviously, they made it like they were trying to push it on each other. So the fact that they were pushing it onto each other makes me believe this was a reference to just drugs in general.
Yeah, me too. But it's a weird way that Star Trek always does this, where they predict random shit about the future.
Yeah, but so does The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I keep seeing those memes and stuff about how the Bezos rocket or whatever, the Vulcans were watching and we didn't hit warp 1, so they just shook their heads and walked away. Like,
yep, they didn't do it. And they're like, that looks like a penis. How primitive.
Illogical.
Totally illogical. No, I mean, okay, let's break down how boring this episode technically is.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you go in, they're beamed up. It's like, ha, ha, ha. They're in there. Some little dumb shit happens. Then the addiction happens. And the whole thing is just Wesley crushing on this girl. And
well, let's go all the way back and talk about, I wonder if there was chatter around the ship about Riker's addiction to going to Risa.
That's always a thing, though. He loves Risa.
Because knowledge every time he had shore leave. I know, but they're like, dude, you got a problem. Like, do you need to talk to Counselor Troy of all people about that?
I mean, no, I would say the boringness of it all is, think about it. Like, the beginning, you see the enemy, which is the game. Then you see like little nitpicks where they're doing their deviousness. Then it's Crusher crushing over the girl. Then they realize something's wrong, and then they kind of do shit while still flirting. Then you see that there's a bigger picture of it all, and it's more of like the game with nothing actually really advancing. And then they have this plan to keep ahead of it. And on step 1 of this plan to keep ahead of it, the girl gets caught. He runs away a little bit. It's the shittiest chase ever. And then he gets caught, but Data saves the day. That's essentially the episode we just watched.
Yeah. You left out all the uncomfortable parts where, like, Wesley has to watch his mom be, like...
getting orgasms left and right. Yeah.
And she's like, try it, son.
Oh, she's like, she comes in the room, it's dark. He walks in, she has fucking sweat beads dripping down her face, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, that just...
But how does an addictive game lead to mind control? Well, they threw that bit in too, saying it was a little bit of mind control. That was like the alien element of it all. I don't know. I mean, let's break it down. You're 14 or 15. You're playing World of Warcraft. You're not doing well. You're trying to kill the Lich King. You're getting your ass kicked. And someone goes, hey, you want to beat the boss, get those 3 magic numbers at the back of your parents' credit card. I mean, you'd be tempted to do it.
Yeah. And especially if they just showed up on your screen, like you're in like a frustrating part of the game, you're like, God damn it. And they're like, hey man, you like this game?
Yeah, you want to get better at the game?
Yeah.
You want to get better, huh?
And also, you should get your parents to play. Like, but that's the part that I don't know.
Yeah, I would equate this just a drug part where it's more of like, look how addicting it is and how people are trying to push it onto other people.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of, that just reminded me of what was the really shitty VR thing they had with the red lights?
Virtual Boy. I have
Was
one.
this how soon or how recently was this?
Virtual
compared to
Boy
Virtual
came
Boy?
out like 6 years later.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Virtual Boy was like 96, 97, I think, right?
Okay. Well, they basically predicted that.
I have one. 95. God, it came out in 95. Yeah,
pretty
95.
close.
Season 5 TNG. The one I think no, it was the Virtual Boy he's talking about. 92. So it was 3 years later. USA won. Yay!
I saw
United
that.
States. So yeah, I mean, I have a Virtual Boy. It's nothing even remotely close to this at all, I promise you.
Well,
Because you know why? They look like they were having fun.
Good point. And I mean, it's really hard to make a tube and disc game with just red and black lights. Red lights and black background.
The issue with the Virtual Boy is just there was no real easy way to play the game without hurting your neck. It was simply that. It's too short for a table just to keep forward. And even then, keep it forward like this, pain in the ass. Laying down, you're doing this, pain in the ass. It's terrible. It's fucking awful.
It just, in general, it wasn't fun either. Like, there was no fun game.
No, tennis sucked. Red Alert sucked. The boxing game looked fun. I didn't have that one, though. It was only 4 years after the episode. Yeah! And that's the thing. Like, it was ahead. I will say the Virtual Boy was ahead of its time in idea. Execution poorly, though.
Yeah, they still haven't really pulled that off yet either. I mean, I guess the PS4
VR
was the first. Yeah.
There's VR for computer that works really well.
Okay.
Very, very well. I mean, you should play it sometime. It's fucking awesome. But, because I have 2 of them, motherfucker. But, like, the Star Trek VR game we play is fucking hilariously fun. It's, like, so fun. You know we played that one, right? White Side over there? We're on the ship and we're controlling it, and each person has their fucking their station they have to manage. It's great fun.
Yeah, it's on your intro video.
Yeah. That's just the ready room. But yes, in the intro that is. I mean, I will say they used the CG they had, because you got to remember this thing was on a budget, so they used the simple CG that you would see in a music video in the 80s. To emulate a game. I'm sure if they were really doing a really good game and it was like now, that game right now would be like, hey, you're in a brothel, you're the fucking Witcher, there's a fucking dragon over there, you're kicking ass, and honestly, fucking let them take the Federation. Let them have it.
I think it would be almost like a holodeck on your face where you get to choose the program and you're just there instead of just,
just imagine the holodeck with the dopamine lasers. Like, I wouldn't want to fucking leave ever. I'd matrix the shit out of myself. I don't care.
But that the issue with that is who cleans up the jizz, because the holodeck I think cleans up the jizz
repurpose. That's actually a good point. First off, holodeck, they get wet. You can get wet on the holodeck.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's like a fabricator where it like gets you wet and it like wets up your clothes a bit, right?
Yeah. And then, the clothes that the holodeck gives you, why don't they disappear when you leave? And you can get drinks on the holodeck.
Well, some of them they do disappear, some of them, but some of them go in with the outfit.
Yeah.
Lower Deck has to empty those filters, so those are a thing. I figured.
Oh, sweet! I can't wait to watch that. It's coming up for me soon.
I haven't watched it yet, but I mean. I will be honest, if there was ever a time where I could just escape in a fantasy forever with no real repercussions that I gave a shit about, I'm in.
Yeah, but what about the part where you have to like assimilate new people?
Yeah, because I would say, hey guy, I'm gonna assimilate 10 people, and then they'll have to assimilate 10 more, but I'm done. It's like a fucking multi-level marketing scheme. We'll all simulate 10, it will be easy. I'll just go to a crack den. I'll be like, listen, buddy. Here, put this on, baby. And it wouldn't be too hard to assimilate 10 people, would it? Would it really be that hard? Yeah, like, seriously, it'd be like, hey, guys, check this out. I got a game. There's giant tits in it. And then, boom. We'll have Daymok with a wolf belt. Really? Oh, my God.
I need more of a reward, though, besides just you're done assimilating people. I needed, like, okay, now you get to do other shit except for this?
No, not playing that fucking game. If it was like a fantasy escapism where I could be like the boy king, or I could be like a hero in my own story type of situation, I would totally abandon reality. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I would not assimilate 10 people to throw a disc in a fucking trombone. All right, no, I would not do that. No, fuck that, man. Like, no, but God, no. Resist it. I like how he resisted it for like 2 throws and he made it in. Riker threw it 4 times before he got it in, and that trombone didn't become like in your, like coming at your face like it wants to suck you off. So they caught. Oh, dude, yes. See, that's the scheme to do it. You recruit 10 people, you're in the game. But if you recruit 10 more, you get some cosmetic dragon or swords.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, yes. Pay to win. Oh, fuck yeah. That's the way to do it. Oh, I'd be all in for that. If it got me like a little butterfly sword, I'd be down. I would be fucking sick. Now I kind of want this to happen.
This sounds exactly like something you would do. Like, I could totally imagine you back in the day.
Yeah. I'd do it now. Are you shitting me?
No, I just mean like in our office when we used to work together, you'd be walking around and be like,
dude, you gotta try this shit out, man. You gotta try this out. Look at this. Yeah. I'd be like sniffing my nose, be like, oh fuck yeah, you gotta try this out, be all jittery and shit. Oh,
and you'd be in the break room like,
oh dude, you gotta try this out. Oh yeah, I'd be like, no. 100%. Dude, if it got me a butterfly sword, I've done a lot more for less. All right. Recruit a friend programs and games are a bitch these days. Actually, a lot of them don't do it anymore. So it doesn't get you much besides like partying with them gives you like experience bonuses, which is the only reason I do it, so I can level an alt. But oh, you have a PlayStation. You should play Final Fantasy 14.
Okay.
It's free.
All right.
Until you get past the first expansion, then it's $20.
Which one did that originally come out for? Was that?
It's plays with the computer. So PlayStation plays with computer.
Okay.
It's cooperative only, so don't worry about it. Just moaning in the elevator. Ah! Then that creepy guy comes over and he's like, "What's going on?" And he has like 7 of them on as he's jizzing his pants.
Wait, could you theoretically wear more than one of the games?
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. I couldn't. I just imagine it might blow your fucking face off.
Yeah, how would you put that many discs into tubes? I mean, come on.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be just a mindfuck explosion. Damn. I kind of want to try it. Like, they need to... At Will Wheaton on Twitter, happy birthday. By the way, on the episode, season 5, episode 6, if you put 10 of those things on, would it blow your dick off?
Can you imagine?
Is he on Twitter? He has to be on Twitter.
Will Wheaton? Yeah.
Is he still on Twitter? He might have like backed out because bullshit. Looks like he's still on it. What did he do anything lately? He hasn't said anything since April of 2018. Twitter. Yeah, he's not on Twitter since 2018.
I do follow him on Instagram though. That's how I found out about
it. Oh, he's on Instagram? Maybe I could tweet him or add into them at Instagram maybe? I don't know how Instagram works, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think you have to no, you can comment on something and at him on it, but I mean he's not gonna look at it. Or you could post something and at him on it and then hope you get like 1,000 likes.
I hate him so much, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just think he's a twat. Just because if he basically goes on these. Oh, let's talk about Will Wheaton. It's his birthday. Let's shit on Will Wheaton. Damn, the SEO dropped the recruiter friend when it went free to play. Otherwise, I would have dropped a link here. Awesome. Yeah, I would even as a joke play Star Trek Online for this segment. Is it cross-platform? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at platform. Star Trek Online is Star Trek cross-platform. According to the comment, won't be cross-platform. It's not cross-platform. That's lame. They should have really done that. So, which Final Fantasy is. Sidewinder, so I'll send that over to you. I would do the Star Trek Online as a joke, just because of it would be pretty funny. But let's talk about Will Wheaton. It's his birthday, after all. I'm going to talk about why I think he's a piece of shit. Okay, so this is gonna go. Okay, so as a caveat, I'm gonna say I do like the idea that he made, where he got like comedians, actors, nerd people to play board games, and they semi-teach you how to play the game for the most part, and they play the game, and it learns you to play these board games. I think that's a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant concept. And I've watched him too to learn how to play a game, and it has helped. I've learned how to play some very complicated games via his show. It was great. I like it. I'm gonna talk to him as a fucking person. He's a guy who, he's so in fucking denial. He said people thought that he was the best Star Trek Next Generation character. He has said this multiple times. First off, blow it out your goddamn ass. You're competing against Riker, Worf, Picard, and Data? Hell, I even throw LaForge in that mix. And you think you're fucking more fan favorite than he? Like, get the fuck out of here. One, no. Secondly, he also jumps on these social justice warrior things. Now, I agree with a lot of these things, but the way he goes about it is just jack shit. And he doesn't say any content to his thing. He says the tagline and that's it. He never goes in substance. And if anyone's accused of anything, he jumps on them like a spider monkey. And he goes after the cancel culture. He doesn't let investigations take place. He just jumps on them. There's never context. It just is. And he hates them forever. And he uses his platform to try to drag more people to him. Because everyone loves it. He's like, oh my god, he's a warrior for us. And I think he's a piece of shit for this. Absolutely. And I think that going under the guise that everyone is perfect, which is what he tries to perceive himself as, besides myself, obviously, Golden God, I think is disingenuous and also just horseshittedly annoying. And I think that's probably why he quit Twitter.
Well, if I can defend Will Wheaton at his birthday.
Go for it.
He's spoken out several times about being a child star and how his parents, I think his mom specifically, I can't remember, really fucked him over. And he had a lot of issues with, controlling his own finances and his parents taking advantage of him. And I think that's actually why, because he was supposed to be a permanent character on the show, I think. And like he was just going to get promoted over and over again. And he ended up leaving because his parents were shitty and he didn't want to do it anymore. But he was also, you have to remember, he was also in Stand By Me, I think.
Yeah, he's a bunch of stuff. But I'm saying, just because, okay, and this might be a little shitty of me, but fuck it. I don't think if you have a traumatized path, or even anything, or your bad upbringing or whatever, it's more of an excuse to be a shitty person rather than allow it. Just because a bad things happen to you does not mean you're allowed to be a bad thing. And I still think he's a bad thing because of, now yes, the child star bit, true. But he said this shit as an adult on that game show where he's learning how everyone was like talking Star Trek. So this is relatively in the last 10 years. Whenever that, I think the episode was in like 2015. Is when he said he was the favorite Star Trek Next Generation character. To this fucking day, he's not the favorite Star Trek Next Generation character.
Yeah, that's silly.
No one. Secondly, his social justice warriorism, where it's just using tag headlines and cancel culture that he's jumping on these bandwagons for likes and clicks, I think is disingenuous and does not dictate based on the fact that your dad or mom was a dick to you. My family's been a dick to me. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Everyone's parents are a dick to them. Or not everybody, but a lot of people's. You go to anybody, I could probably name people, and I'm not going to, they hate their parents. Or their parents are an asshole, or they disown their parents. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Doesn't give me an excuse to go down to where, I don't want to make that analogy, near a thing that happened in my state and start, like, spray painting shit. Yeah. Against what happened. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that naturally because that's just, I don't believe in that. But also, it's a bad deed, and it wouldn't excuse my behavior. So him having a shitty parent does not excuse his adult behavior. He's like 44 or something now. Isn't he 45?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually up there.
He on his Instagram, he just posted that he now is the same age that Picard was when he started TNG, which just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah, I believe it though. I mean, TNG was 30 years ago.
I know, but if you put them side to side at the exact same age today, I would be like, that guy's fucking 72 and that guy's 38. Like, yeah. There's no fucking way.
Well, Picard looked very old for his age.
I know.
He always did.
Did you know that they actually tried to make him wear a hairpiece? And
he said no.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was him or not, because I've seen pictures online about it.
He used to have hair. I saw him do a Macbeth film, an early one way back in the day, and he had hair, and it was good hair. But you could see the hairline receding. But that's a British thing.
Yeah,
their hairlines always recede.
At least he dodged the shitty teeth.
Oh, thank God! You know why? It's called brushing.
But I mean,
we should ask Shorn about that.
Can we talk about why British people have shitty teeth?
I mean, I've done it before. It's one, genetics, you can't argue with it. I don't think it's the fact that they don't brush or anything. I think it's more of just the fact that dentistry, maybe they don't go to the dentist. I don't know. Or I don't know. The thing I noticed, I don't know any British person who has braces.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
You know,
I didn't have braces.
Yeah, but you genetically have the teeth that are like good and closed, rather than the ones that are spread. They should have braces young to correct it. And I don't know, British.
Oh no,
braces.
Mrs. Timmons here. She's gonna talk about how small my teeth are.
Well, yeah, it's from all the meth you use, man. Teeth. I'm gonna put that in. I'm just gonna at Shorn. I'm gonna at Shorn, see if he'll respond. I don't know if he will because his internet is pretty shit right now. I'm just gonna add him once I get to general and ask him if he knows anyone with braces. Random question: do you know anyone with braces? Let's just see what he says.
Or
we'll get an update.
Had braces.
Or yeah, that's a good question. That's a good point too. Let me add that tidbit. Let me add that tidbit quickly. Very insensitive subject, but you know that's what we do here. Or
hey man, if there's a stereotype about your entire country, and it's not like, I don't know, racial, go for it. Like, hey, you guys do this. That's funny, right?
No, it's not. It's more of just an understanding of it. Like, did they like? Okay, so the thing obviously was a thing way back in the day. What like the 50s and 60s and 70s and shit. That's where it came from. So is it current now? Probably no. But I was wondering about the braces situation because they have free healthcare there, so they can go to the dentist for free, but free-ish. But I wonder if they actually have that option or it's a common thing. I mean,
I wonder if they have fluoride because in America
they don't have fluoride in their water. They do not. They are absolutely.
Well, then maybe that's why.
No, but it doesn't dictate how your spread of your teeth. That's a genetic build thing.
Yeah,
that's gonna dictate your whitening and cavity situation.
When tectonic plates like collide and create like a rift, that's what their teeth look like.
I know, because I think that's why they need braces young, if they need that situation. Oh, my blood wine, the last of my blood wine.
Oh my god, you finished it?
Yeah.
Is that
right
drinking responsibly?
Always, dude. I'm the captain. All right.
That's true.
The helmsman needs to be sober.
No, I'm like the off-duty guy in 10 forward.
Yeah, right. The captain's never off duty. But yeah, I don't know. This got segued fast. So Will Wheaton again. Let's go back to Will Wheaton a second.
Okay.
Okay, so besides him being kind of a cunt, which he is, he's not bad. I just think his tactics is very Facebooky. It's very Twitter-like, where it's just you see a tagline, you repeat it, and then you call people bullshit, and then that's the end of it. And you never look at anything from the other side. And I think a lot of people fall victim to this. Kevin Sorbo's just a piece of shit, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I think that he's not the only one. So I'm not like Will Wheaton's the only one being a piece of shit. But he's also doing it, so he's a piece of shit for it, and it annoys me. Like he went out, like was just attacking PewDiePie, calling him a Nazi because he wore a World War I outfit, and he was making a mockery. Like the context of the video he was doing might have been a little poor taste, but it was supposed to be a parody of how people will take something out of context and run with it. So he did it, and then they did what he thought he would do. Even in the beginning of the video, he's like, this is what's probably going to happen. And it did, and it did. And since that video, he's called him a Nazi. Like, really? Like, you're going out of, like, you're just listening to this one line, taking that out of context thing, and then canceling someone over it. Investigate. Yeah. Always investigate. It's like if someone like Louis Fernando was talking about aliens and histories of experiments, and you looked up the experiments and it didn't show what it was doing, that'd be very irresponsible. If someone's going to claim something, you should research what they're claiming to see if, not say if what they say is true, but the source of their information, like an experiment. Research that experiment. Understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Dasani water yet, by the way? Sorry, I just need to make sure Monk and Cheeseman. I got some. I'm waiting to write the words down. Different thing. Go ahead, Sidewinder.
I was just gonna say, I also know that he gets shit on all the time in social media by Star Trek fans and regular humans alike. And by regular humans, I mean sub Star Trek fans.
Right. No, he's gonna get shit on because of his role. He's definitely going to. And honestly, again, I think he overachieved it because of let's be honest, the Will Wheaton character was not his fault. It was the writers. It's the writers' fucking fault. They made that character. They were trying to appeal to a younger demographic, so they tried to make someone relatable, which was wrong because they even made it wrong.
And he was hot as shit right then. So it was like
he was what?
He was. I mean, he was hot in the market. Like
okay, I was getting. I wanted a clarity on what you were saying.
Not as a child person, but as a person who was just in Stand By Me with River Phoenix and whoever the fuck else was in that. Like he was a really popular actor at the time. So
yeah, so I get it. That's not his total fault. When he made his other shows, like he's doing his Geek and Sundry and all that stuff, great a thing. And I could see past that, and I was like, this is good stuff. And he was even in The Guild, if anyone's watched that show. It was a web series, I think. That was a good one.
How do you feel about Big Bang
He's still
Theory?
A cunt. I hate Big Bang Theory. I think this is gonna sound. It's nerd face. And I'm not going to say what I'm referencing. Well, it's obvious what I'm referencing.
Exactly. That's a perfect description.
It's nerd face. That's what it is. It's basically pseudo nerdism jokes with punchlines for people who aren't nerds or are semi in the borderline. They're like, I get that joke, so I'm going to laugh. It's nothing like no one's like that, or very few are. It's far between, and I think it's atrocious. I think it's a boring
Everybody
show
I know who claims to like it is over 50 years old. And I'm like, how do you understand any of these fucking references? Like, I mean, I don't know. And not just over 50 years old, but not fucking nerds.
Well, think about it. Like, all their reference of nerdism is Dungeons and Dragons, Star Trek, Star Wars, maybe Lord of the Rings. Isn't that pretty much all they talk about? And they'll maybe talk about a video game here and there.
I've never seen it, except for, like, when it's randomly on channel.
The Howard character? I don't know who Howard is, so I'm going to Google this. Howard Big Bang Theory. But the face. It's the face, Monk. It's the face.
My dog is
the hair, definitely not. But the face, I can see it in the face. But he also has the face of Aaron Rodgers, so they're both the same.
Oh.
Well, he does. Devils has the face of Aaron Rodgers. There's no denying that. And yeah, that's simple as that. Simple as
I disagree. He's not as slack jawed and I don't know.
I'm referring to closed mouth only.
Okay. Well, in that case.
Yeah, closed mouth. I'm not talking about like anything else. No smiles or nothing. Just closed mouth.
I don't know. He can't grow facial hair.
I hate Big Bang Theory. Isn't Will Wheaton in the Big Bang Theory too?
Yeah, that's what I brought.
You betrayer!
Yeah.
But he also is in a lot of like pseudo nerdism shit too. Like that's a thing. I don't know. I always sell out. Who am I kidding? I would totally sell out. But because I don't have a lot of money. But if I already had a lot of money, I wouldn't at that point because I wouldn't need to. And one of the things like for instance, the show Supernatural does this a lot. Anytime they come to Minnesota, they'll go to like Stillwater or some fucking city near it, and they'll make it seem like it's like Lake Itasca shit up north. We don't lock our doors here and shit. Like, we only have a murder every now and then. I'm like, fuck you. Stillwater's next to the city. I would lock my door every fucking day. Get the fuck out of here. And that's the type of shit that like I see as the Big Bang Theory when they do that like pseudo nerdism shit. It just irritates the fucking hell out of me. Is Aaron Rodgers the shitty baseball player from Chicago? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, they have to pick locations that look like Vancouver. Yes, you're right there. Monk's not wrong because they do film in Vancouver, but it's just the point. I wouldn't even say choose Fargo, North Dakota, because that's actually a city. Just pick a random city somewhere. Like fucking hell. Pick Walker. Even Walker, I would lock my door, but at least it's somewhat more reasonable than a city that's 10 minutes from downtown St. Paul. Like, come on. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, we really went off the rails here.
I know. Will Wheaton sucks. I just don't like him. I think it's bullshit. I think he's jumping on these things that it's not that he doesn't have a right to voice. He does, but he's just not saying anything of substance, which makes me think he doesn't know what he's talking about. and he's just quoting someone else. He's
Well,
not
okay.
standing on anything.
I have a good segue then.
All right, let's hear it.
So LeVar Burton's been hosting Jeopardy this week. And
Oh yeah, he did it for Minnesota, didn't he? Didn't Randy Shaver and all those people were on the thingy there? Yeah. Yeah, that was on like Tuesday or something, right?
Yep, I watch Jeopardy every day, and there's been, I think, maybe 12 different guest hosts.
Did you hear we're gonna probably do a Jeopardy stream?
Oh my God, sign me up.
As a contestant, it's gonna be same thing. There'll be a button you push and you beep up, and then that's it.
Oh,
once a month is the idea. Once a month is the idea.
You are going to be destroyed.
It's gonna be not super bullshitty hard questions, but they're gonna be hard enough. Well,
anyway.
hold on, let me read the check with you. Man, they did half hipsters talking about avocado toast in the Twin Cities, and they got killed by a baby gallows in Supernatural. Yeah. That episode pisses me off. That Minnesota, because it's Minnesota, it's like a fucking farmland up here, shit, and hipster
This is for
county.
Cheese Man.
Except everyone's double fisting again. He on last Saturday he was almost triple fisting, but Agent 47 laughed after him.
We do have to acknowledge that we ran into Agent 47.
We did. Yeah, that was great. Go ahead with your point. Go ahead with your point.
So back to LeVar Burton on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I actually was one of the people who signed the petition because I've watched Jeopardy for years, and I seriously don't miss an episode. And when his name came up, I was like, oh my God, there is literally nobody better that could be filling this position. And he fucking kind of botched it on his first episode. So he started on Monday, and they only gave him a week, as opposed to where most of the other guest hosts got more than,
right.
I think they got 2 weeks. So he really kind of fucked up. And then he got to release a statement where he was like, hey, I got really nervous, and I got better the next 4 episodes. And I gotta say, like, yeah, but like
he's been out of TV for a while, man.
Yeah, I really want him to get the job though, because I know he'll settle into it. Like, I love the guy, I love watching him. He's so like charismatic and fun to watch. But like, if you ask me, or if you give me a Jeopardy clue and I'm like, what is curtains? And he goes, yes. I'm like, all right.
Oh, he's cheering people? Oh, that's not right. Like,
he does get a little excited.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So like, Jeopardy, when I think of Trebek, who obviously, as everyone should think about with Jeopardy, it's supposed to be stoic and just straight knowledgeable. Like, you think he knows the answers. Not that he's reading it from a card. You feel like he knows it. And he probably knows actually quite a lot of them now from hosting it forever. But
you should also appear to be a little bit bored. Like, you don't want to seem excited. You want to seem like you're kind of bored with it.
I got stoic. Yeah, you're like stoic. It's like, cool. All right, good. All right, next card. All right. Who is the blah, 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 blah? All right, cool. Go on. All right, let's do it. And that's what you're going to get for the stream, too, with a couple of fuck yous in between. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting then like September.
Cool. But I will say, I think in the 1 week, he's only been there 4 days. Tomorrow's the last day. He's already, I think, managed to get the lowest ever scoring total. So some guy was like negative 8,700. And then I think today was the highest ever. The dude finished with like 47,000. It was crazy. Yeah. But I can't fucking stand that guy. I swear to God, the next time he said, so like, it's hard to explain.
Can't stand who? You motherfucker, Shorn! I sent you a message on Discord. Answer it. Go ahead.
No, I can't stand the contestant who keeps winning. His name's Matt Amodio.
Fuck him. Amodium, Matt? Fuck that guy.
No, I mean, he's really smart, but he refuses to say who or what is. Everything is what's. So if I was like, he's the current host of Jeopardy, and you said, what's Burton? Like, who is LeVar Burton is the correct response.
Didn't he get it wrong then?
No, you can do whatever you want. You can say, what's Burton? It is so annoying.
We'll do. I'm not short. I just want to know, do you know anyone who has had or has braces on their teeth? It's a relatable question, I promise. Let me know your response. Yeah, that guy sounds like a cunt. Is he gonna? I hope he gets out soon. You've had them? Well, I've seen your teeth. Do you know a lot of people who have them though? Your teeth is solid. I can see that. I was gonna say he has straight teeth. I thought it was natural genetics. That's what we're going with here.
Are we gonna
or
explain
LeVar
further?
For him, no. That was earlier.
Yeah.
All of everyone in England, no wonder their teeth is so much better now. It makes sense. All right, there we go, the guys. We broke it. They don't have bad teeth anymore. They use braces, and they're now caught up to the Western medicine.
What took so
long? The Cold War.
What? Okay, maybe for like Queen, what's her face? I don't know.
It's been the same queen forever, dude.
I know, but why does everybody care about the queen?
They don't.
English.
There are
like
some
royalty.
that do and some that don't.
I know several people who are like, "Oh, let's watch William and Kate's wedding." And I'm like, why?
Yeah,
they're not from here. Like,
I know. It's like a lot of people don't and do care, but it's basically one of those things that for some reason, if the queen says something, you'll be in ill favor, but you don't actually have to listen to them. But all the tax money still goes to her.
Right, but like even when like Princess Diana when she died, I
murdered.
Probably,
you mean? Yeah, I got
yes.
It.
Sure. I don't know, in 3rd grade at the time, and I was like, why do we care about this? We're not from there. Like, that's terrible, but like, why is this live news in America?
Well, that was a big deal because of she was like the black sheep of the royal family, if you recall, and people still think she was murdered and cut off the world because she refused to listen to all the bullshit.
Right, but do you think like in Beijing they had a lie? Like nobody fucking cares outside of your own country.
Well, Beijing they censor all the news, so who knows what the fuck's true over there?
Well, that's a bad example, but fucking Santiago, Chile.
Who?
Santiago, Chile, the city, the country.
Okay.
I mean, why do we care about what happens in England?
I mean, I particularly don't. Well, she was captain. She did a lot of social programs. People liked her. That's true. She did. We're back to it. All right, Shorn, you have a good one, man. Back to the point. LeVar Burton, yeah. I wouldn't want to see him on there. I would like him to do another show, not Reading Rainbow. Like, I could see him doing a good Mr. Rogers.
You know what I just found out is he's already like 67.
I know. Well, think about it. Will Wheaton's 43 or 45. He has to be at least 12 to 15 years older than him.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. Like, yeah, so why would... I mean, you're going to do that job until you... So Alex Trebek, I think, was 80 or something. I don't know.
Well, the only reason he stopped is because he had cancer.
And he died. He literally died almost on the set.
Yeah, because of it. He pushed through. I have nothing but mad respect for him for doing it. It was something he liked. 43 is so old, right, Cheese Man? But I'm saying... The reason I said he's 43 or 45 or something is mainly because Will Wheaton was a child during Next Generation and LeVar Burton was an adult. So obviously LeVar Burton would have to be significantly older due to the age difference on the show, is what I was getting at. I wasn't saying 43 is old, although it is.
I was.
But yeah, I mean, fuck you, Will Wheaton. I stand by it. Unless he does something mind-blowing that doesn't seem like just the genericism of jumping on any bandwagon to get the most clicks and the most loudest people, I'm just not going to like him. And also he does nerd face, which I also disapprove of.
True story.
I don't like it. I don't like nerd face, and I don't like if I were ever to do a thing or doing a scouting location of a city, I wouldn't make it like the Stillwater Supernatural thing. I wouldn't do it. I would at least have some form of integrity. And not just a bullshit cliche of an area, like a whole region, much like we did the teeth thing. Yeah, send anyone over for Southern Green Factory. Exactly. Population control. So yeah, the nerd face thing always annoys me, and the fact that he promotes it in a way. The guild kind of did in a little way, but they also were pretty right on how MMOs work. So the guild I will kind of lean off of. Just because of, although they took things to the extreme, those extremes do exist in the MMOs to a very big T, and that's how, unfortunately, how MMOs work, which Sidewinder's about to find out when he plays Final Fantasy XIV. But you can be a bunny chick, dude, with tits and ears.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be great for you if you want. It's gonna be fantastic.
It's what I've always wanted for my life.
I know, right? I mean, there's not much else. With that being said, we're going to close out. It's 9 o'clock. Sounds about right to close out. We watched the show. We did everything. With that being said, we won't be on tomorrow, but we will be on Saturday for the final episode or final round of the tournament of Season 2. And then we'll be back Sunday to play Deadly Premonitions or Dread Hunger. Depends. And then Monday will be the show. So, or the Chewing the Soggy Rag. So everyone have a great night. Sidewinder, stay on. I'll exit your ship shortly. With that, get fucked, idiots!
Bye.